Hi. Am I in the frame? Hi. Okay, so I don't know how much of this. Hold on. I don't know if I'm in the frame. Hi. I really wish I had my microphone. I think it's being delivered tomorrow. Yeah, it's being delivered tomorrow. So sorry if you can't hear me, but thought I would take the opportunity to document part of my process of getting my new floors, because I have a shit ton of footage probably from this, and I'm not going to be doing them myself. I had plumbing issues, a couple of rooms, toilet and bathtub and dishwasher overflowed, and I'm getting new floors in my bathroom and my kitchen on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, and I have a lot of shit to do. I've got to make some space in this room and the other bedrooms to put things that are in the kitchen right now. I've got to pack up a lot of the stuff in my kitchen that's not necessarily like in closed cabinets, because we're going to be ripping up flooring and potentially the plywood underneath the sheet vinyl that's in there right now. And then under that, there's asbestos flooring, which we're not touching, but they might need to replace some of the plywood underneath depending on the condition it's in. And so I just don't want all of that shit and all those particles to get all in my stuff and have to clean everything when I get back. So I'm just going to pack everything up, move it into these back rooms, and get ready to live in another location for a couple of days, hopefully. This is just coming at a time where I'm installing for work this week, and I am so done for this year. I'm so done working for this year, and this is the last thing I wanted to do, but I needed to get it done. I hope that I can get this taken care of and stop. Was that a gunshot? That was weird. Okay, so yeah, basically I have a lot of shit to clean. Not clean, but like just get out of my kitchen, get out of my bathroom. Have to organize some of these spaces to make room for the stuff that I'm putting in here, because I've got the Christmas decoration boxes down, so I've got to bring that up into the attic. I've got to pack for work week for myself and my dog, get all the food out of my refrigerator because that has to be unplugged. I need a box. You gonna listen to some music, baby girl? Okay, so kitchen is empty. Guys are coming tomorrow to start the floors, and just wanted to document what exactly I'm doing in here and a little bit of a preview of what's to come, and also just to document what it was. But basically I am doing a checkerboard style pattern of these two neutrals. So I've got more of kind of like an off-white, kind of creamy, pretty neutral white that I think pairs pretty nicely with the green in the cabinets and the stone look countertop. And then this is a little bit more of like a cool toned neutral as to what is already in here. It was the best thing that I could find. I searched everywhere, and this is what I came up with. So I'm gonna have it turned on the 45, so it'll be kind of at a diagonal, and just checkerboard. So it'll just feel a little bit more interesting and just give it that real vintage feel, which I think will be really, really cool. And I'm so excited, and I also am nervous because every time I do anything design-wise, I always wonder if I'm gonna like it, or you know, I think it just takes me a while to like warm up to things, unless someone else is like, oh my god, this is amazing. Then it's like, I just want to believe them, and so I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's great. But anytime that I do anything myself, I'm always like, does this look good? Is this terrible? And it just takes me a minute to decide if I like it or not. But I think this will look really good, and I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like. Okay, so I am so excited right now. I just stopped by to look at my floors. I had to pick up some packages that were delivered today. My my kitchen is pretty much done, and it looks so good. I am so happy with the decision that I made. It looks exactly like what I was going for. And I just cannot wait to see it again when it's all cleaned up. I took a quick video of the current state of it. Welcome back to my kitchen. So floors are now completed, and I'm really happy with my decision. I really love the way they look. I'll give you guys a little tour. This is not the finalized version of my kitchen by any means. This is a start to just honoring some of the vintage touches in this home, being true to the house and its era, and really just wanting to have something a little different and unique and fun. So I think without further ado, I will show you guys the floors. Here they are. I couldn't get the shot with like everything and my floors at the same time to like give you a real visual of what this looks like. So I've had to use the 0.5 zoom on my phone, and obviously it really elongates things on the side closer to the camera, which doesn't look great. But overall, I am really happy with how this turned out. I think that it ended up being a nice play on an old style of floor. But basically, what I did was I used a larger square tile than what would be traditionally used in a home that was built in the 50s. I used an 18 by 18, and then I didn't want to use anything super crazy colored. Like, I wanted it to be subtle because obviously, I mean, checkerboard pattern can be a lot. And so really I just wanted it to be fairly neutral but still play nicely with the colors in the kitchen. Honestly, like, I thought about it and I was like, this is not that serious of a decision. Like, if it looks horrible, who cares? You know, it's just, it doesn't really matter. And I was gonna go with something safe and just all the same color tile and just be really like boring about it. And then I decided that this was a chance to really express and like show some creativity and express my creativity and how I actually want things done, which is a lot different from my job. I'm just like making design decisions that I've never really made before. What else can I show you guys? All right, so this angle is obviously not as interesting. Yeah, this angle just says refrigerator, trash cans. And then over here, this is just extra prep space. And then there's a door, cabinet door with some extra storage on this end, which I got it off Facebook Marketplace. And I think it was honestly peed on by a bunch of cats from the previous owner's house. Like the bottom of it, not the top of it. I cleaned it out really well. I don't know. It doesn't feel clean enough to put like food or plates or things that I eat off of it. But it's just a temporary thing. Yeah, so basically I decided rather than wait a few years or months or however long it takes for me to really finalize everything that I want to do in this kitchen, I'm just gonna film. Like, it does really, it feels like a world of difference in here compared to what it was. Previously in my homes, I've always made things really girly and really just like, I had a lot of pink. And so with this house, I really wanted to just push my limits and push my boundaries for my design. And I feel like that's a great thing to do in your own home. I mean, obviously, yeah, like, it's your home. So why not express yourself in it and why not let it reflect you? I ordered a book. My sister sent it to me. I think it's called The Spirit of the Home or The Spirit in the Home or something like that. It really like talked about exactly what I've been trying to convey my whole life, is that like your space really affects how you feel, how you present yourself in the world. This is where you come home to every day. You wake up here first thing in the morning, first thing you see. And like, why not curate something that is just an expression of who you are, along with an expression of who the house is? And I know that sounds ridiculous to say, but like, I truly feel like your home has like a, I don't know if soul is necessarily the right word for it, but I feel like your home has, I feel like it's like a living thing, you know, like so much goes on here, and like you leave like an imprint of your energy in a space that you occupy for extended periods of time, and that never really goes away. I think, yeah, just the home itself also has this sort of energy about it. So basically, this book is about, I haven't read it yet, I just read like the back cover, but it talks about like just organizing your home, paring things down in a way that really enables you to feel like your home is an extension of your soul and your personality. And I think that there's a lot to be said about feeling comfortable to express your style in your home because, people visit it, people come to work on things in your home if something breaks or like, you have friends and family over. And to really truly like put so much effort into something that you live in every day and let people come and take a look at it, not take a look at it, but like, you know, people come to see you and they obviously see your home, and it can really just like promote a lot of connection, and I think just really draw in people who appreciate you, and it really lets them be able to appreciate you for who you really are. Yeah, back to my point. I don't know what my point was other than I'm really excited to read this book, and I'm really excited to truly create a home that I've never, like, I'm not just like going to Hobby Lobby and buying like cutesy little accessories. Like, I'm like really like going to Goodwills and looking at estate sales and finding things that just like speak to my heart, and like just thinking about the history of the piece itself is just always really important to me. Like, and with new stuff, like, I mean, I don't know, it feels new, and to me it feels cold. I like to have a piece of furniture that has some history to it because it just feels like it's kind of like another living thing. Like, my furniture is my friends. Yeah, that's a really weird thing to say, but I do, like, I truly have like emotional attachments to my pieces of furniture. And so like naturally I'd feel this way about a whole house. Like, yeah, like this shelf, it's got a little dinged up because I tried to move it and it doesn't fit into any of my bedrooms because the hallway is too small and like I can't turn it into the rooms. So that's why it's here, because I literally have nowhere else to put it, and it is storage too. But yeah, like I just love this piece. Like, it was the previous homeowners, they left it here and they asked if I wanted it removed, and I said no because like, just, I'll do a close up of it, but like the detailing of it, like the brass accents and like the inlay of the, I don't know if this is necessarily an inlay, but it's just like a routed out design at the top, and then really, okay, it is a great color. Like, this like mid-tone wood is just, I've always been drawn to it. But yeah, like the the brass poles and handles are just so beautiful, and I just love it. I love it so much. And I guess really that's it. Like, new pieces of furniture just don't have as much intention and thought behind the design because everything is so fast paced now. People just need to meet a deadline and introduce new products and get things out. And I feel like there's something really lost in that process. Whereas I feel like in like the 50s and 60s and 70s, people like just didn't feel as rushed. Like, people really took pride in the things that they made. I think, honestly, I feel like our world is kind of headed back in that direction. The way people want to, I don't know, do more things for themselves, like learn how to make things. Maybe it's just the community and people that I've started to watch on YouTube. But honestly, people that I know in real life too. And everybody's on their own journey and their own time frame. but I don't know, I see things shifting in a better way. All right, so that's my new kitchen. It's going to be great when it's all finished, and I'm just enjoying the process right now and really just seeing what this becomes. Ella, please don't lick the floor. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm planning on doing the same reveal with my bathroom. It's just not quite in the same place as the kitchen because I really need to paint. Because if I filmed a video on it right now, it would look horrendous and you guys would be like, are you an interior designer? Because that looks horrible. It is 8 o'clock and I have not eaten dinner and I'm starving and I've got to work tomorrow and I've got a drawing set due. So I shall be cooking dinner and reading some Harry Potter and going to bed.